Hey everyone, there's nothing more jarring than finding one random small niche account on TikTok that posts the weirdest videos ever. Because they're usually owned by a person that always wants to post a lot of videos, regardless if they actually have any creative ideas behind them. So you just see small facets of their life that is just so weird to watch, especially if the person doesn't have a filter on what is normal. And one thing that usually follow these kinds of accounts is trolls that like to make fun of them, which isn't that bad, because it can be funny sometimes. But there's nothing worse a person can do to give them attention, because it just leads to a cycle of even more people making fun of them. In this guy's defense, who I'll be watching today, he didn't get as pissed off at the trolls as other people, but he still tried dumb ways to get rid of them, which just makes no sense if you're an actual fan of his. Which kinda sucks, because on one side, you can tell there's a part of this guy that actually enjoys making content, but there's a part of him that should accept, regardless of whatever you do online, there will always be trolls. Especially on TikTok. If you're popular on the app, it's a 100% guarantee most people that watch your stuff will be people making fun of you in the comments. But anyways, I'll just let the video play out so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about.
I hope your mother finds out you've been bullying people like me online. No, okay! The smokiness from the turkey, the spicy from the pepper jack cheese. Can I get a French onion soup, please? Woo! The spicy one, shotgun. Damn!
It's been a little while since I've checked in on Nova Online. If you haven't seen my previous video, I'm going to link it now. Go watch it. It should give you the rundown on just what Nova has done and why he is so disliked.
Nah, I'm good. It's good to go head first. It is like kind of like insane shit.
Not everything needs a review, but I got this sandwich from a local deli, no free advertising. And I just thought I should review it because I am out of video.
And it fucked them.
Insane cross section. Cheers.
I respect that. When you're so starved for like video ideas, you make food reviews. I should make that. Fuck this reaction videos. I'm gonna make food reviews.
And last but not least, the flavor of the garlic mayo. This is one of the best sandwiches I have ever consumed.
I like the idea of wearing a Reebok shirt for a food review.
Free advertising, even if it is one of the best sandwiches that he has ever consumed. But don't worry, guys. His unabashed criticisms are not just limited to corporate chains. Nova Online is the type of guy to go out to a fair and criticize small food vendors for reasons that you wouldn't even expect.
Trying shawarma for the
To be fair, oh hell yeah, shawarma. To be fair, most food stands at a fair are really fucking expensive. So it better be like 5-star Michelin quality food.
Alright, and this is what we're working with the shawarma. It doesn't really feel that tight, but hey, let's try it out. And no, I'm not putting...
So he said, let's try it out.
Cheers. The only problem is I think there's a little too much fries. This is one of the best Asian dishes I have ever consumed. Definitely a 10 out of 10.
Imagine you have spent years trying to build your business as a shawarma food truck, and this TikToker comes up to you and tells you you have the best shawarma this side of the Mississippi, that it's his favorite Asian dish ever, and the only problem he has is you gave him too many fries. He murders the pronunciation, gets the place of origin wrong, and then criticizes you for being generous. But hey, at least your food gets the 10 out of 10, putting it on par with Dr. Pepper. I don't know what it is about Nova's food reviews that I find so amusing, but there's just this undefinable quality about it. And this feeling carries forward onto his shotgunning videos, where he will
he shotguns? Hell yeah.
Shotgun them as if they were an alcoholic beverage. This video on screen happens to be my favorite. You can see Nova trying to open the can with...
Aren't you meant to use your thumb to dig it in?
Object. It spritz open all over him. He finally gets it open enough to chug it a little bit, and immediately starts pouring it all over his shirt.
I want to point out now, because if I don't, it's gonna kill me on the inside. His hair looks so greasy, and I imagine it's from all the food, just like all the food, grease, and drinks dripping out onto it, and him refusing to wash his hair. That looks disgusting. It's one of those hairs that if you don't wash it for long enough, it actually clumps up, and it starts becoming like fucking impossible to cut because of how fake it is. It's actually so disgusting. I bet you I could find one video where he washes his hair and it's so very clear that he actually did so, because it looks actually decent as opposed to this mess that he has in every single video.
Nova makes this kind of content because he thinks it makes him look cool. The persona that he is trying so hard to portray to the world is this edgy, emo, kind of badass character, when his viewers and the rest of the internet view him very differently. There is no finer example of Nova trying to act cool than his recent accidental live streams. Nova had been accused of trying to act cool online so much that he needed a new gimmick so people would continue to buy that lie. His solution to this problem would be to accidentally go live. For those of you who don't know, to start a TikTok live stream, you have to press 4 buttons.
Hold on, I saw the word autism in the comments. Hold on.
Don't know to start.
Just start with the autism screening first. Just gotta take everything one by one.
Start a TikTok live stream.
I want to see how savage people are in the comments, because TikTok is already pretty, you know, aggressive. But on live, it's like 10 times more volatile.
At the ceiling and acting like he didn't know it was recording. Trying so hard to be what he believed cool.
I hope I don't accidentally start a stream or something. That would suck. I don't know why.
I really hope I don't start a stream. I would look so awesome.
It's the insult generator.
I won't say anything because I think you might cry.
Oh, fuck, am I live? Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
I did not mean to start a stream. Damn it. 5 stars, do a lick with the bed.
If you're willing to do that, you might as well just like play along with it and like put the camera down and then walk over the camera naked. That would get him popular.
They would be completely lost to us if not. Their TikTok page will be in the link in the description below.
I just realized Novaologist since 2022. Hell yeah.
It seems like Nova's live streams, whether they be on TikTok, YouTube, wherever they are the places where...
Well, he definitely has like a husky dog. I can tell from his blanket caked in hair.
Are cringy and in a way funny, yes, but the streams have a whole nother added layer of drama to them at times. Like the accidental live streams, meant only to uphold his self-perceived image. And also the live streams where he is upset about his uncle. You see, Nova grew up without a father figure, and his uncle was trying to somewhat fill the role. Nova, being about as confrontational and standoffish as he can be, surely doesn't make this easy, and they have mad beef. And I did not know until just recently how deep this went. When I happened to run across an old live stream of Nova's where he absolutely lost it over his uncle, I knew that I'd committed a grave sin not including it in the first video. So to make up for my mistake, here and now is one of the greatest Nova freakouts in existence, and the origin of the uncle beef, which continues to this day.
God damn it! Motherfucker!
Jesus Christ. I like how you can hear the cereal bowls clanging in the background.
I fucking said my fucking uncle! I missed what my fucking uncle said, and then he went on for a full-on fucking rant!
You want for what?
I'm fucking done! Okay, you little yes, I said motherfucker!
That cheap...
I'm so motherfucking mad! I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying!
That cheap Walmart microphone is gonna get destroyed.
How I missed this in the first video, but I'll tell you something, how I found it for the second video were videos of the beef that is ongoing in the present day. It seems Nova and his uncle still have unresolved issues, because he will still go live and still complain about arguments that they have.
Normally with these, I cool down real quick and it's over. At this point, I'm just starting to not give a fuck about anything. It's my fucking uncle. That's all you need to fucking know. There. You happy now? Fucking bitch! My fucking uncle again. My uncle yelling at me for no fucking reason again. Blocking my uncle is literally the equivalent to a death sentence.
Take a hit, dude. It's pretty funny.
It's all part of the reason I turned fucking emo.
And as I continued through
I feel part of
Nova's
him, but I do have to... Actually, I have to point out, saying the phrase, this is why I turned emo, is fucking cringy as hell. I don't think it's part of the story with his uncle has to be included, but I can see why he wants to show, like, the kind of background he has and why he freaks out on random TikTok lives. But I do somewhat feel bad for him, But on the other hand, it is kind of the shit he does. The shit he does, apart from complaining about his uncle, is cringy as well.
To the present day, I noticed that this was a reoccurring theme. Food reviews, beef with his uncle, accidental streams. It was all a pattern. Another thing I noticed was the absolute increase in hate comments. Nova's average views on his TikTok.
Why does he wear the same lanyard in every video? What does that say? Seattle Seahawks is some sports team. Come on. How big of a... Pretty sure he said emo. I don't... What emo wears like their favorite sports team like on their neck?
Like YouTube or TikTok were doing quite well, and all of this negative attention seemed to be tanking actual interest in his TikToks. Until Nova got lucky, buying him just a little more time until his page eventually went dead. A local news station would go to Nova's place of business, filming a segment on minimum wage in their state. And the
damn, it's pretty shitty. Also, he's wearing the same lanyard again.
Absolutely memeable.
Can I get a French onion soup, please?
Under item.
Just like everything else with Nova, there is this quality about the clip that makes it absolutely hilarious to me. Many other people found it hilarious as well, and it seemed to bring a little bit more attention to Nova's channel.
He's just
mostly
his
negative,
job.
of course, meaning that in classic Nova fashion, he would respond to hate comments and grow to absolutely hate the French onion soup please meme.
That's kind of shitty. He's just working his job, his shitty minimum wage job.
No, you can't get a fucking French onion soup. It's this every fucking stream, and it gets fucking annoying. That's why I got tired of the. Can I get a French onion soup, please? Can I get a French onion soup, please? No, you can't get a French onion soup. Fuck. That comment was so fucking drawn out. I got
on one side, I get where he's coming from, because it really isn't that funny of a line. But I think people saw that clip and knew who he was and wanted to like force it as much as possible into it being a meme on TikTok. Any kind of like funny thing on TikTok will immediately get like copy and pasted over and over to be forced into a meme, to the point that it's really fucking annoying. So I get where he's coming from on that side.
And the fucking TikTok chat. Live and normal.
The French onion soup hype got so out of control that he had to block the word French in his chats. But I'm sure that many of you know trolls...
Just the word French, not onion or soup, just French.
And not being able to talk about French onion soup in chat was not going to stop them from being absolutely hilarious. Some of the funniest stuff I've seen during the research of this video as a whole were some of his TikTok comments, which are absolutely brutal, many of them suggesting that he try either illegal or harmful substances. The increase in negative attention caused Nova to change the very way that he streamed. In an attempt to own his trolls, he would decide to no longer speak during his gaming streams, hurting no one but himself and the few actual fans that he had remaining.
Alright guys, little disclaimer. This is the only time that I will be speaking in this stream because some troll, not naming names, is ruining my streams by archiving them. And I bet you're recording this right now. If you're in here, f*** you. And I hope your mother finds out you've been bullying people like me online.
So I hope your mom finds that. I really hope it's just some 40-year-old man obsessed with him. Also, it is kind of genius because if he doesn't speak, he can just put whatever random gameplay he wants to stream on the background, and he can like go home and do whatever he wants. But that is kind of smart. But at the same time, whatever fans you do have, which are actually genuine and not being like TikTok people coming over and hating on you, they aren't gonna stick around to watch you if they're not gonna hear you speak. Honestly, the best way, because it doesn't really seem like these people with the French onion soup clip, they don't seem to be that aggressive. So I think the best way to like tackle them is just ignore them, because at some point, even the most like energetic TikTok user will eventually get tired of the same joke and just give up. Now, I don't think people stick around that much to like dunk on you, and by then you will just have like the actual fans who want to watch you. So I don't get this tactic of trying to like not speak at all, because then no one's gonna watch your shit. Like even if all the haters do leave because there's nothing to watch, your actual fans will leave as well because there's no point in doing so.
Shame on you.
I want to make it clear that in that video, when Nova refers to people like him, he means people that have been accused of grooming with thorough evidence to prove it. Nova would continue with the strategy of no speaking for quite some time, until he noticed that it absolutely assassinated his view count, going from 80-something viewers a stream down to 1 or 2. To combat this, while
God bless that one viewer who sticks around. They're the kind of fans that people die for.
New streaming strategy to divert the trolls. Turn down your speakers, guys. Alright, y'all. This is what's gonna divert the trolls. Because this guy likes to bleep out all the swear words. For those of you just joining, if you're hearing fuck in the background, that is not your imagination. That's my streaming strategy to divert the trolls.
That is not just schizophrenic imagination, that is my incredibly dumb tactic to get rid of everyone.
Low quality of Nova's content became noticeable in the months to come. He didn't care if he had an absolutely annoying sound playing in the background on a loop during his streams, because it wasn't about the viewer to him. It was about sticking it to the people who disliked him. And this resulted in not only the quality of Nova's videos dipping, but the frequency of them and also the attention they would get. At one time, Nova was posting TikToks that would frequently get tens of thousands of likes. Now it is an absolute shadow of its former self, and it's not just the grooming allegations.
I'm not saying he could have gone far like Charlie D'Amelio, but he could have gotten better if he didn't give a shit about the haters.
Trying the blood orange grapefruit bubbly bounce. Before you guys comment, when your sugar intake? 0 calories, 0 sugar. You bitches can't do anything about it. It's healthy.
Hell yeah.
And bubbly.
Fuck all the other chemicals that will just like dig away at your guts. It's healthy.
You make minute-long videos and you spend 15 seconds of it complaining about your fans and your trolls, something is wrong. And unless your last name is Chandler, I don't think you're gonna make it on any social media platform with that attitude. Like I said earlier, highly viewed Nova videos are a thing of the past. The algorithm of TikTok wants nothing to do with him, both because of the allegations and the poor quality of his newer videos. The diminishing attention has caused Nova to think about where he went wrong, and this led him down a very interesting rabbit hole, especially for a person in his position. He began to look into Chris Chan and watch the Geno Samuel documentary, making numerous references to him throughout videos and live streams.
Chris Chan is on the mirror, quick though!
Of course he would be obsessed with Chris Chan.
Yeah, I remember that one video. Chris
oh hell yeah, Cold War. Oh, he's playing good man, playing Cold War zombies.
Off the internet. That just motivated the trolls, really. That's why when the trolls do something, I don't give them attention.
I have seen...
Oh, you lie. You're full of shit. How can you say that when you didn't speak for a stream, for multiple streams, and they had a speaker saying fuck in the background?
Video, he antagonizes them in some way. So this knowledge that he thinks he's getting from the Geno Samuel doc and Chris Chan's story is not doing him much good. Him discussing lolcows, compounded with the fact that he feeds the trolls, leads me to believe that he fears transforming into a lolcow more than anything else on the internet. And whether he likes it or not, it seems like that is what has come to pass. There are tons of videos out there talking about Nova's antics, from the darker stuff to the lighter stuff. leaving Nova's ability to hide things on the internet nearly
Is
non-existent.
that pre-workout?
In my research,
What's he taking or protein shake, whatever it is?
creators had found Nova's Reddit account. Yet another
his
thing
Reddit.
of massive
Oh, no.
importance that I forgot to include in the first video. So we're gonna rectify that here and now, reading some of the craziest posts that he had made. The Reddit account was shortly deleted after it was discovered, but I have to give a massive shout out to a fellow YouTuber for archiving it. He goes by LolCow Academy, and I'll link his channel in the description below, along
What a
with
great
Liquid
profile
Novas.
picture.
Once again, big thank you to LolCow Academy. Let's get into the Reddit posts. Am I the asshole for having an argument with my mum over ruining my birthday?
I fucking hate Am I the Asshole. That's one of the worst subreddits ever.
18 male tomorrow, am having an 18th birthday coming up. After the disaster my birthday
Actual genius.
was
So I, 18 male tomorrow, am having my 18th birthday coming up. Actual
last year,
genius.
I often tend to think aloud, and I was having an off day already. I muttered to myself, I hope my birthday this year isn't ruined like it was last year. I guess me mum overheard me yelling at
Me
her.
mum.
Now most of the conversation was a blur, but here's what I remember of it. I just don't want my birthday the way it ended up last year. Gabriel, your grades were horrendous. I didn't even consider your birthday. Yes, my grades were horrendous, and I barely passed, but I feel like that since it was my birthday, I don't think I was deserved to be yelled at by my racist and homophobic uncle who me mum told about the incident. But on the other hand,
This feels like such a like anime story with him like muttering to himself, I hope my birthday isn't like last
I
year.
apologized to her over text, but she left me on read. I need some
Damn.
advice. A lot of people on TikTok
r/TikTok help. Hell yeah.
say without getting removed, and I've proved my innocence. However, they're still harassing me about it, and even with evidence that I'm innocent and was framed, they still won't fucking stop. And even after I blocked them on
Why do you put
everything,
an accent on
they come
fucking
back on endless
fucking?
alts and Zalago texts of full on my docs, my real name, etc. And I'm fucking sick of it. Is there an easier way to stop this? This one.
I like how on any of his posts they get 0 like upvotes. Like no one on Reddit likes him.
Age regression. I'm just sad. Hey all, as many of you know, I can't find my little side lately, and I'm being harassed for being a little, being called a censored for little eyes, etc. And I need the r/age regression community to help me find my little side again. I can't trust no one right now, and this community is the only place I can turn to. Thank you. If you're a TikTok hater, go crawl back to the hole you came from and never come back out. It's posts like this that make me want to spend hours using the emergency eye wash station. Another post from r/age regression.
Oh, he finally had one that did well. 13 upvotes.
I'm really scared. I've been posting a bit on TikTok and my fans don't accept
What is that caption? I'm really scared.
me for who I am. Crying emoji. I've been getting doxxed, and recently, I'm very
Recently.
scared. 4 crying emojis. This is from an r/age regression post about diapers. I would def buy, but I'm flat broke. However, my mom knows about my age regression and supports me. She just draws the line at diapers. So that
Poor
means
fucking
Nova's
mom.
mom would be willing to spend money on other things that he would consider to be of this nature. I'm going to warn you guys that the next couple of images that you're going to see of Nova may be shocking because we have reached the bottom of his iceberg. Me and Moonshine wish all sweet dreams. Remember, God loves you and you are valid. Me and Moonshine.
There's no way God looks at you with happiness.
Send me some words to knock me in little space. In the morning, that'd be appreciated. Moonshine and I wish you all a good night. You are loved and valid as always. As I'm sure many of you know, it was this kind of behavior that got Nova into trouble before. He was engaging in this type of roleplay with actual minors, and it is what has gained him
course
the
he
level
was.
of internet infamy he has today. I wasn't sure if I should include the Reddit posts, but I think they paint a pretty clear picture as to what his past couple of years have been like. And I gotta say, he hasn't changed a bit. which is kind of worrying because like I just said, he has done some pretty messed up stuff in the past. And in all honesty, we can only hope that this is the last time that we have to hear from Nova online. And that's all I have today, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
God damn, what a bizarre fucking story of this philosopher. I'm kind of glad I didn't watch any context behind this story, like the video he did previously, because that just makes this current video I just watched way more bizarre. It really was just like a train of information coming out and you're like, what? And by the time you finally like understand what he's talking about, there's like a new part of the story that comes out and you have to like digest and understand what's going on. There's so many weird factors that was just crushed into like this tiny video. I feel like if you want to do like a huge documentary covering every single part of like his account on TikTok and his Reddit post, it would be like at least over an hour long. Because someone like this, they probably have like a huge history online that's really hard for them to get rid of. So there's people just like archiving it to keep as evidence of what they did previously. And if you put all of that together, it would be like a huge amount of information that would be like painful to sit through, but it would also be like a good kind of cringe to watch, which is so many like weird aspects of like this person's life. I think the only part I feel somewhat bad for him is when his like TikToks are doing kind of well, but since he started like reacting back to the haters, he's just been ruining it so much that not even like his actual fans could watch it. So he's been getting like no likes and views, which is kind of sad, because I'm not saying he would have done really well, but he would have done somewhat better than where he is now, where I'm sure he only gets like a few likes per video on TikTok, where if he just kept on doing what he was doing previously, he would have been like way more. But you know what, at least right now it might be too early to say that he's gonna like peak. So I have high hopes in the future where he gets like 5.3 million likes per video. I hope so.
Yo, I see you just got the Marauder sig.